Yo, episode
Take one.
66, Stink This Podcast.
Take one.
George, Ryan, Greg, back in the building.
Back.
Hey. Woo. Number 61.
It's a good thing it's not
Oh,
episode.
that's like 61 or 66?
66.
Sorry, episode 66. George.
You said that
Ryan,
already.
Greg.
Okay.
I thought I said 61.
No, you said 66.
He
It's
said
a good
61.
thing. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
We
because
started over.
I'm literally going to say, no, he said 66. Because I was literally going to say, it's a good thing it's not episode 666. Okay, on to the next thing.
I would skip that. I would skip it like hotel rooms. Hotels
Well, we
don't
didn't skip
put
13, so.
That don't count.
It counts in a
Steve
hotel.
Nash wore
Who's-
13, and he's the greatest NBA player of all time.
Yes.
We're going to edit him out.
He's the second greatest Canadian of all time.
Who's the first greatest Canadian?
Drake.
Okay.
There's some good Canadians, though.
Celine Dion.
Country's terrible.
Wayne Gretzky. He's a
Is
good
he?
Canadian.
He's Canadian?
Canadians.
Canada is not a terrible
Wayne
country.
Gretzky Canadian?
The actual land of Canada is terrible. There's some good people from
What are you
Canada.
talking about? Canada's beautiful. Just because they wouldn't let you in, I mean, you got to hold a grudge against them forever.
I mean, I'm not going to be happy with them. So what do you expect?
Canada's Georgia's step over pack. Who's number 66?
Pure.
Come on, I got two
Good.
great ones. George, slap yourself if you don't say this. George, slap yourself. Puig, 66.
Oh, I wouldn't even think
George.
of baseball though.
Puig, 66.
How many baseball players have a number over 40 something?
Okay, then name the hockey one. You got to know this one too.
Mario Lemieux.
Thank you. I knew these off the top of my head. Now I did.
Yeah,
look
but you
up.
thought about it. I didn't think about it.
Now, when I looked
You put me
up,
on the spot.
when I was searching, I put in 66 so I could put the people in there for the video. I found another number 66, another hockey player.
Who?
Played for the Mighty Ducks, Gordon Bombay.
Oh.
Coach Bombay was number
Bombay.
66, fam.
He didn't play for the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, but he had a jersey, though. Bruh. Number 66, that counts. Ryan, what are we talking about today? Do you even know?
Yeah, I got
you want me to do it?
I got
There's
it
not a
up right
football
here.
player, famous football player, wears 66.
There's a few,
Probably.
but I didn't know him.
Man,
Some lineman. There's a Raider. I don't know.
Talking about Adidas jumping of nerds in China with 80 pairs of Yeezys.
Why you call them nerds?
That's what it said. It said nerds.
Oh, it did?
It said nerds on the thing.
I mean, if they're writing like computer scripts, they are nerds.
What is a suitable amount of sneakers for a sneaker collection? Under Armour CEO says Nike doesn't fight fair. We'll talk a little bit about the CP3 to the Rockets trade, Phil Jackson being fired, and our draft wrap-up, and how we got scammed by the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, okay.
Today, we're going to do our top 10 favorite cereals of all time to us.
To us.
Change it up a bit. But first, as always, pick up some releases.
You know what's releasing this week? I got them.
I don't know.
I mean,
I know
the ones
that
are
Red
major.
5. That Red 5 is the only thing I know.
Red 5. It's called Flight Suit. That releases.
Why is it a flight suit?
I don't know. Somehow it's a part of that flight pack, I think. I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't know.
NASA.
And then... What? That
all right.
doesn't suck.
I said
It
it's
doesn't
all right.
suck.
I didn't
I
say
mean,
it
it
was
sucks,
great.
but it doesn't
I said it's
suck.
all right.
Like, I'd wear it. If it was free, I got it for free, I'd wear it.
I mean, I'd buy it for $100.
Nah, I'd have to get it like worn once for 60.
Yeah, that'd be much better.
Yeah.
The Pippins, the ones that I said that I'm probably going to cop.
Yep.
I think I'm going to cop those. Because the only reason why I'm saying it is because all the Pippins, they keep, on eBay, they freaking go up in price. Like, didn't you just sell your Olympics for like...
$250.
Oh, they sold it for more than that. Either way, that's still more. They were like 160, right?
$150.
Retail's 160, yeah. So
When I bought, they might have been 140 in that, because that was the 2012 pair. They might have been 140.
I actually think these Air More Up Tempos are the best colorway, maybe top 3 ever. And it has the Pippin logo that was only used on so many Pippin sneakers.
I would give it third behind the original black, white, and then the Olympics, and then these.
Yeah, it's definitely in the top 5. You know, it's something. And then there's
All white
one more. What else is coming out this week? Let me see. I have stuff already loaded. I can't even think of what's coming out.
Bro, I don't know why these beers always gotta be warm from this place. They gotta get some refrigerant.
Yeah, that place. I'm not gonna go back there and get any beers from them. I can't even think of the third pair of shoes. It was like 3 that matters. We had Pippins. We had the Red 5s. That might be it that matters.
The pack came out yesterday or today.
Which pack?
The Converse pack.
Oh, that's right. I think it
Came
was
out today.
today.
Sold out. or something like that, or was selling out.
It was selling out. Last I looked, there was like size 10, 10 and a half, 11, and 12 left or something.
Oh, Air Max 97 snakeskins. That's it. The all white ones.
Public school joints come out.
Yeah, they do. I mean, we said it the other week. I think we jumped the gun on that. But they do come out. I don't understand how they're on the sneakers app if they're supposed to be per city. Is it like...
I don't know. I saw people today saying that they had the wheat one reserved. So
I think I'm going to try to get one of them. Or however you do it. I don't know how it works. But any pickups this week, guys? Anybody? No pickups?
Yeah, I mean, I bought something, but I don't think I'm going to keep it. Ryan, he doesn't have any pickups?
I do. Yeah, I bought one. I bought
you waiting to go last? What are you doing?
I bought the pink
Nikes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The pink Nikes.
Got them?
Yeah.
What'd you get, George?
This also says that, I mean, probably don't have a picture for it, though, but those Aniki N times Bodega that Simple likes with the
denim ones?
Patched denim, whatever, they come out too.
Those are cool.
Oh, really? I've only seen those once, and that was the picture one of you sent.
They were on Complex. Life at Complex today. Or yesterday. They got them for free, obviously.
Life at Complex. I got 2 pairs of Vapor Maxes, but I just basically bought them to like try them on
credit card
around the house and then take them back.
And you
Which
got
ones?
the...
I got to test your theory.
Which ones?
The Midnight Pack, whatever that is. The
Yeah, but what color?
Pack blue, dark blue.
And
How are you going to test them out?
What?
How are you going to test them
do
out?
sprints up and down the hallway?
Just walk around the house.
But you got to walk around for about 7 hours.
You could do that.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
Well,
But
then you're not going to test my theory.
I don't mean the theory of like walking around New York City. You have to go to New York City to do that. But the theory of are they comfortable at all or not? So I'm going to test the theory out.
You also got the DMP pack.
I think I said that last week, didn't I?
No.
Maybe I skipped
You
all that.
just
What
sent...
did you get?
I just bought a lot of stuff to just return.
DMP
credit card
pack.
fraud. Yeah, he bought the 1413 DMP pack.
The $500
What?
one.
When did you buy that?
He sent a picture in the group chat.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He's like, biggest box ever. I was like, why did you buy
is
that
that what
DMP
that
pack?
was?
Biggest box in history.
And he
It's
was
bigger
like,
than
I'm
just
taking
Don
it back. Credit
Bigger
card
than
fraud.
just Don box. But like the box inside was not. So it made no sense.
I still don't know if it's
Nike wastes
bigger.
a lot of space on boxes.
I still don't know if it's bigger than the salmon toe box.
Actually,
that I got.
just Don box might have been the biggest because that barely
It could
fit
barely
in the
fill my
backseat of your
car. And it had a charger then. What else? Is that it?
Other one that I got was
think
the
so.
gray, the light, not the super light gray, but the medium gray, whatever, with the blue air bubbles.
I don't know what that
Medium
means.
light gray with the blue.
Oh,
yeah,
Not the lightest gray, but
Yeah,
the like
yeah,
next
yeah.
shade of gray. I don't know. What it's called.
Man.
They were all
hot in
restocked on sneakers. I sent it
It's
the
a little
thing
hot.
to you. I don't know. Guess you're not copping no more. Thought you said you wanted every color.
What?
Yeah, but man, I ain't got no money right now. I mean, I got money right now, but I'm not spending anything right now. I mean, I got zebras. Oh, I forgot. I got zebras. Supposedly.
You almost did
Supposedly.
forget.
Allegedly.
How do you
mean-
forget that?
I got the email from Adidas that I got zebras. So, but I
So
haven't
you
gotten
didn't get an
nothing.
email.
No, I got the email saying score.
Oh.
You got it. Whatever.
Wahoo!
But I haven't got the email saying they're shipped. But it took forever to get the email for Calabasas. So I'm hoping
Oh, yeah. They didn't ship till like Thursday or Friday that week.
something. But I don't even think I got that. I don't know if I ever got an email for that Calabasas.
Check your junk mail. Check your junk.
Oh,
Pause.
you might be right. Man, kind of a lot of stuff happened this week. Not really, but some funny stuff happened.
Some funny stuff.
Real
Oh,
quick.
by the way, the Zoom Fly Vapor, whatever it is, the blue ones not the one that the man ran in the race for the
Right.
2 hours, but the ones that came out like that, they suck. I saw them at Nike store. They super suck. Just so you're aware, because I know you guys are curious.
I mean, I just want to try to run around in them.
Yeah. Run a half marathon.
George,
A 5K.
Gregory.
you still scared of Quavo?
Bro, you so shook.
Did you hear what Button said on the podcast?
What do you say?
He was like, I probably could have taken like 2.5 Migos.
Wait, he said what?
Like, he could. He was like, fighting wise. He was like, I probably could have.
He
taken
could take
like,
all
He could take
three.
all
All
of
right,
them.
I'm just telling you what he said. I'm not debating that he's right or wrong.
They
He-
all probably
he
weigh
was
about
like-
295 together. Okay.
He was like, I probably could. On his own podcast, he was like, I probably could take like.
See, I haven't even listened to
2.5
it yet.
Migos
He could take all
members.
three.
He could take all three of them.
All three at one time.
George said Quavo was a fighter.
I'm gonna let you say what you want to say because I know it's incorrect, and then I will say what I actually
Cold
said.
hard facts.
You said
No,
Quavo.
said-
not cold hard facts.
You said Quavo's an athlete. He
You
could
said-
definitely fight.
you
No, I
said-
did not. I said the chance is the best of the three of them of him being the best fighter. That's what I
You said
Why?
Quavo could take Floyd.
Okay, that's enough out of you.
The one that's probably been in jail and prison the most.
What does that matter?
Takeoff is
There's
the
a lot-
best
You
fighter
think
in
Young
that
Thug
group.
can fight? He's a real one, certified
don't
apparently,
know.
but I
Yeah,
doubt
but-
he can fight.
Okay, Takeoff is the best fighter in that
You see what
group.
Meek Mill said?
Young Thug's a shooter. Okay, he's not a fighter. All right.
What's the difference?
A shooter.
How do you mean?
No,
what's the difference?
as far as going to jail, what's you're saying like
No,
a man
Offset.
went to jail?
Offset. I think Offset is the one
Offset-
that could probably fight.
Yeah.
The best.
But you're
And-
using jail as the reason, and that doesn't mean anything.
They're a little rough.
No.
That doesn't mean anything. You could have gone to jail and got
Fine.
tossed up
You're right.
He's the only one that-
entire time.
But you're saying that Quavo was a sports high school athlete. That means he could probably
I didn't
fight.
say he was a high school athlete. I said he's an athlete. We've seen video from like just recently him
Stop
playing.
talking about that basketball. That video basketball was trash.
Just because you can shoot a basketball hoop at LA Fitness don't mean you can scrap Joe Budden.
Okay. First of all, Joe Budden had nothing to do with it. The question was which one of the three of them is the best fighter. That's what we were discussing. Not could they scrap Joe Budden up.
Takeoff and Offset are both better
Joe
fighters
Budden
than-
would dust all of them. I don't know about all of them together because that would be kind
All
of
of them
weird.
together.
But he could dust them individually,
Weird.
one on one. And the funniest part
In a
about it,
gauntlet.
when he was talking about the man with the white shirt that came up at the end, he was like, "You need to stop putting your hands on women." I died laughing because he like slapped the producer's hand away. Oh my
Oh,
god!
so I thought he slapped Joe hand.
The producer grabbed him and he was like slapped her hand off, and then he was like trying to get Joe, I guess, or whatever. I don't know.
I like Everyday Struggle, but it's slowly becoming
It's starting to
whack.
suck.
Nah, but did you watch the end?
The end was good. That was the
end-
best.
Yeah, the end of today's episode was
You
funny.
know what the problem with that show is?
Because Academics was like, wait, let me get my autograph first, fam.
It's getting, the show is getting like, okay, what makes our podcast good is because we actually talk every day. You can tell Joe and Academics.
Well, yeah, because when he goes on his own podcast, he makes fun of everything Academics does.
Right. But see, the show should have been just Joe's podcast people. That should have been Everyday Struggle. Him and
I don't want two
Academics.
shows of the same thing.
Yeah, but it's
Like, our Charlemagne don't have them on on his other shows with him.
actually, you know what would have been good? Charlemagne.
Oh, yeah,
and Joe
Charlemagne
Budden.
and Budden would be good, but they
Would've
would
been
kill
better
each other
every
after
show.
like 1 week.
The girl Nadeska, she doesn't have any emotion about, and she doesn't laugh at nothing they say.
No.
They don't laugh at each other's jokes. Like, they don't find each other funny. Like,
I mean, I think she doesn't, but I think they do.
they don't.
But he doesn't think Academics is really funny, so that's part of the problem.
Nobody
That
does.
sucks. Like, I hate
You think he's
seeing-
funny?
No, I think
He's usually not that
He
funny.
has some funny moments, like today
He
when
does,
he
but
was
no one
like,
laughs.
"Let me get my autograph first, fam, before you get beat up or beat him up or whatever." So that was kind of funny. But nah, he's corny. He's a corny person. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, he's not funny, but he'll say something funny, and Joe doesn't laugh, Nadeska doesn't laugh. They need a live audience on that show. That's 100% what they need. If they had a live audience, people would laugh. It would add to it. Sometimes the show is so silent, it's awkward. Like, they're just talking. That ending of the last episode was just rambling. They were just like rambling. Like,
Oh,
it
when
was
they were
just-
talking about,
yeah.
I was about to say Golden Globes.
I
We need
was
a live
like-
studio audience.
I was like, just end it. Well, we will one day. We have plans. When we decided actually.
I
get
mean,
moves on.
I'm sure they edit the shit out of that show because you can see when it's chopped up. Number one,
Eh.
and number two, I can only imagine the type of stuff that they say that doesn't make it on the show.
Complex is they have great ideas, but I don't know, man. Execution gets a little weird with them.
Charlemagne been kind of making me mad lately.
We need to get on
He's
Complex.
speaking up a lot.
So Complex, if
I
you're
like
listening, let us know. We'll go out to LA.
And Complex sneaker shopping. I know you worship Ric Flair, but that is a stupid episode.
The dumbest part of it was that they didn't ask him about
Nah,
why
I
he got
don't
all
think
those
it was as
Yeezys.
dumb as you think it is. Just because,
dumb.
hold on, relax.
He's
Because
loud in
because
today,
he
in my
was
headphones.
because he was turn it down because he was like familiar with Jordan. He knows like Jordan
he's
and
like,
LeBron and
Jordan
all
told
them.
me.
So like those stories are cool. Like that part to me was interesting.
But that wasn't a sneaker shopping thing. That was just
he
a
bought
let's talk to
shoes
Ric
for
Flair.
like his kids and whatever. Yes, fine.
I mean, he bought plummet fakes. Like, it's just,
11s or whatever.
he did
Oh,
spend
that's
quite
right,
a bit of
that's
money
right.
though.
Like
he's-
2,500.
1,500 is probably on the low number for people on
I mean, it is, but
on sneaker shop.
I don't know, man. I look at stuff like that, and they have freaking Black China on there before. Amber Rose.
Okay, yeah, that's very dumb.
Like, I know it's an entertainment media
They've
company.
had Carucci.
I'd rather watch
You can go
Ric
down the
Flair
list. You don't know
than
nothing
Black
about
China
shoes.
and Amber
Carucci
Rose.
was like, these
Say
black
what?
and whites.
I'd rather watch Ric Flair than Black China and Amber Rose.
I'd rather watch Amber Rose, but I'm not trying to listen to Amber Rose.
You know,
You're trying to watch her do something besides shop for sneakers.
No, I don't watch stuff like that. I'm a married man, bro. Been married for about 6 years now, 7 years.
Okay.
Shout out to the
you
wife.
just said
Shout
two
out to the
completely
wife.
different things
Yeah,
in the same
don't-
span.
Watch your ums.
Yeah, hey, I've been watching them right now. If you'd noticed, I haven't really said them. Oh, almost said it.
I was waiting for it. I wasn't going to even say
got
anything.
it.
You said something. I
Almost
wasn't even
did.
say anything. I
Almost did.
Silence.
Nerds and Jay Schwang's hometown got jumped.
First of all,
Not his hometown, but where he lives.
first of all, from the video, were they just like taking one at a time and stacking 80 Yeezys in the middle of the mall? Like,
so we'll tell what happened. So tell what it is first. Let's tell what it is first. We'll tell what it is first.
Right,
so these kids somehow found a way to hack into the RSVP system, got 83 pairs of Yeezy Zebras between the two of them, and then were attempting, I think, to take the 82 pairs through the mall and got jumped by, it looked like 7 or 8 dudes.
The best part of the video, and I'm so shocked. I'm at home, and I said, Ryan.
Yeezy boxes everywhere.
I said, Ryan hasn't said nothing. George hasn't said anything. The best part, and it might be a little racist, but the best part of the video was actually seeing Asians karate kicking other Asians. Bruh. They were actually kicking. Not one person threw a punch. They were kicking them. And I was like,
roundhouses.
And I said, that might be a stereotype. That's okay. There's certain stereotypes that's okay, but they were actually doing karate on them. And did they take any shoes? Like, did they actually pick it up the ground?
So that's what I was gonna say is,
I couldn't tell.
The two things that stood out to me was, number one, them cats didn't take any shoes. They were that mad about the shoes, and they just hopping over and jumping on boxes just to kick them.
And see, I couldn't tell if they did. Like, maybe they could only carry like 4. Like, it was so many.
Nah. Well, I mean, in the clip that was available, they didn't take nothing. Like before that, who knows?
Right.
So that, and then the last man who like did a running like jump knee kick or whatever.
He did a jump kick. Should Adidas feel any responsibility?
First of all, if somebody wins 83 pairs of shoes, that are that high profile, they shouldn't be allowed to take them out of the store all at once.
Yeah, the store.
I don't believe none of that story. Like, it's too suspect of a story to believe. Like, either I don't like what.
Are you watching yourself? What
is it
watching?
Is it confirmed?
Is that you?
Is it confirmed? No. Is it confirmed? This is Twitter. Is it confirmed that it was a hack, or they just did like what everyone else in the States does and uses bots?
No, they said it was a hack. And then
who was they though? Where
the article that I read?
Oh. Okay,
it says that, but I don't know if that's
but also, I mean, it's like you see 83 Yeezys stacked up against a wall in the mall while they're getting the shit beat out of them. Like, why were there? How
people should have been snagging the shoes.
How did the Yeezys get stacked up against the wall? Number one, they don't even have bags,
bruh.
Nah, there was bags.
Oh, there were bags all over the floor.
Yeah, bags. They were getting stomped on the escalator. Yeah, there was bags.
And if I won 83 Yeezys, I'm bringing 83 people with me.
I don't see how, 2 guys carrying all those bags trying to leave.
That's what I'm saying. Something about the story is suspect. Like, why would the employees allow 2 people to buy that many? Number one, because it was obviously in the mall outside the store. It's not like there was a fight in the store.
Now, I haven't heard Adidas say anything about it, but back to the question, should they feel some type of responsibility at all?
They should if their employees allowed 2 individuals to buy 80 pairs of shoes. They absolutely should.
I don't understand. Well, obviously,
I'm not saying the brand takes responsibility. The employees take responsibility for being morons.
I mean, considering that everyone considers us the old guys, even though we're not that old, we lived in the era where cats were actually dying and actually getting jumped for Jordans and sneakers. And
stick up kids.
Things happen. I mean, I think the real last time I could think of like violence taking place was probably Pigeon SBs.
What do you mean by violence? You gotta define it. Because there was that video.
Getting stabbed?
There was that. I'm saying there was that video of like 6 months ago or whatever it was, and that meetup and dude started shooting at him. Missed.
I mean, yeah.
First of all, he has the worst shot ever.
I get
his shot worse than Rajon Rondo's shot.
Yeah, but see, cats that shoot guns with one hand, they can never hit their target.
You shouldn't be able to hit. You should be able to hit a man who was 2 feet away from you. I'm sorry, they were standing right next to each other.
I don't. But see, I look at that as just Craigslist and all that. It was those French Blue 12s, those Royal Blue 12s.
So again, it depends if you consider that
prison for Royal Blue 12s.
Bro. People probably go to prison for worse than that, though.
They actually do.
If you consider that violence, then like little incidents like that pop up. But if you're talking about like one release where it was just like a news story, then the Pigeon thing was probably like the last major one.
All I could think of. I don't know.
Was like, what was that one a few years ago? I think it was like LeBron Hazelnuts or whatever, and there was like the shooting in the line.
Well, that's cops.
Something right that.
Remember that?
That sucks. It was something like that. All black NMDs is what he's showing us.
No, it's not all black. It has a design on it.
It was like hazelnuts, and the dude came, like tried to cut the line. They got an altercation. The dude shot him dead. And nobody got in the line.
Oh, yeah, that was that Wish.
That was at Wish.
That was at Wish in Atlanta.
And that was over.
And it was on video too. Well, I don't know what it was about, but yeah, it was somebody,
it was a LeBron.
Something happened. Lord. Man who was in line got in a fight, came back with the gun, shot man. Everybody ran.
And then they got back in line.
I don't know the rest of the story, but it's on video of him shooting them.
Man, I'm sick of nonsense like that. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like the Adidas should feel any responsibility. I think
the company shouldn't, but that the employees should be dealt with if they
over denim LeBron 10 EXTs.
Oh, denims. That was kind of a big release though for when those came out for some reason.
Yeah, those are cop. I don't know why you hating. Those are cop.
Hey man, do your thing.
A man who
I'll
tried
wear them and you'll be like, oh, those are dope.
To rob a group. Oh, so the guy came and was trying to rob. Like he figured the people had money in their pockets, so he was trying to rob the people in line for the cash in their pockets. And then somebody in line pulled out a gun, shot him, and everybody just chilled in line.
I feel like I brought a lot of fire today.
I doubt they chilled in line once the police came, unless they just like waited till the police cleared the scene.
They said
and left.
They came. Man was dead. They picked him up, put him in the car. They're like, everybody continue about your business.
Right.
They got their shoes and they went home and had breakfast.
I think the last few weeks, Ryan has really been trying to sell sneakers. And he asked us what's a suitable amount of pair of sneakers to keep. What is a suitable amount of pair of sneakers? Like, when does enough become enough?
So I will tell you this. I started making a list of 150 pairs of sneakers that I want to keep. And then I figured once I get to that, then I'll attempt to work backwards. So I'm setting my max at 150.
Okay. And you're coming from how many?
So around 6-ish.
George, you selling sneakers?
Oh, not exactly, but I would like to.
What do you got, about 4?
There's a difference. A 4 what?
100?
No, not that many. I mean, if you count like all the Vans and everything I haven't worn in years, maybe it'd get up that high. But as far as like stuff in that room,
I count everything.
175, 180 maybe.
I think I have about...
I don't really count the stuff that's old and just like hanging in the closets and whatnot because I don't wear that stuff. I need to just donate
Still
it,
counts.
to be honest. I mean,
it counts.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm not counting beaters. All right.
Oh, they're beaters.
I count some beaters, though. But they're like, you know, some Jason Kidd.
I'm counting like stuff that I started buying since like 2011 when I started, or 2010 or whatever, when I started back buying shoes like in a lot.
I mean, how many pairs you got?
I think I probably have about 170 maybe 200.
Nah, you got more than me.
I have quite a bit. I mean, I got a lot of stuff that you guys don't even know I have. I mean, like I said, we talked about Darwin's one episode. I probably have about 4 or 5 OG Darwin's. Not any pre-release. I'm talking about the originals in the blacks and the whites.
You got more than that.
Wait,
I don't know,
man. You have?
Dang,
like 4 or
Phoenix
5,
Suns,
maybe
NMDs.
6.
You better cop.
I don't know. I don't think there's a limit that you should have. I always find it surprising that the people that we talk to, especially, you know, like Charles from Ben had those, and then like the owner from Rejuvenator, I think finding out that people like that who are surrounded by sneakers on a daily basis and their entire business is based around sneakers only has anywhere from like 70 to 100 pairs kind of makes you feel a certain way.
You know what the hardest shoe for me to downsize in was Jordan 1s.
I think you can't downsize in Jordan 1s. I don't think you should ever downsize.
I think I cutting back on Jordan 1s, I think I still had like, including lows, I think I still had like 18 or 21 pairs that I was keeping. So 21 out of the 150
but
on my list.
But you shouldn't downsize Jordan 1s unless you have a bunch of like fat ones or some like weird stuff.
No, but I have like a bunch of shit I don't need, like Lettermans, metallics.
Okay, first of all, we told you not to buy those in the first place.
That's true.
Now, metallic blues, I keep those. Metallic reds, you got metallic reds? No. I don't, those aren't needed. But I mean, even some of the lows aren't really
Mondays.
Needed. You got a lot of nonsense.
Laser ones.
Oh, you got about 3 of those.
Gucci ones.
Gucci ones are worth keeping.
No, they're not.
If they're selling for a lot, then they're not. But they're worth keeping. George should have never got rid of Gucci ones.
They're not worth it.
You still got Nick ones?
No, I never had them. I sold them.
Nick ones aren't. I'm not keeping Nick's ones.
Oh, you're crazy. Nick ones are one of the best ones ever.
I've had them for like 4 years, never worn them.
Oh my god.
Well, see, I think here's the thing. See, you going in like another circle because you've been on here before and said you're done, and then now you back into like.
I'm done with what?
Buying shoes, whatever.
I didn't. Nah,
you go in cycles. So right now you in the cycle where like you want to wear stuff you haven't worn in a long time, and you like. You never would have copped them Pippins when you was in the one cycle where you're not buying nothing. See, now you back in.
No, because I made the decision when I was in that cycle. They just finally came out now. I said there was one Pippen that I was gonna buy, and that was it, and that was that one. And I said that.
My Gucci.
Yeah, but the point is, you're now willing to buy stuff that you wouldn't have bought before. Because and even said when you said yesterday, you're wearing Jordans again now.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing them yet. But I'm debating on wearing. You know what I mean? Ryan,
and then you started finding stuff in the closet too. Yes.
Yeah, but you can't when you finally go in your closet and look at stuff. It's like Ryan. These right here, House of Hoops, Flight 89s. I think they're still fire.
They're fire.
They're bulky in boots, but I probably should wear them.
You put a pair of tech pants on, pop those babies on.
I mean, we're no tech pants. Those need dungarees. I mean, like these Kobe's, EXTs,
Gay.
DS. You're crazy.
Boop, beat that out.
This has leather inside, leather outside. It's just, I think they're dope. I think they're wearable. They're mids. I think they're fire. You know, these Adidas Boostwits, whatever.
Not fire.
Don't
say they're fire.
They're wearable.
Don't justify.
Yeah, they are. They are. They look better on feet than they do on the table. Because when you wore them that day, I was like, oh, those kind of dope.
They're gigantic, though. I don't know, man. I think it's good to try to get down to less than 100.
I thought you had the red ones. You have the red ones?
No. I have the black and I have gray ones. Okay. I had the gray ones before I had the black ones, actually. I think it's impossible to downsize. I think you're just going through a phase right now. But like stuff like Lettermans and lasers, you definitely need to get rid of.
I put 50 pairs on eBay this week this month because that's the most you can put in a month without being charged. 50 pairs are going up next month.
I didn't know that.
50 pairs a month. I'm putting up 50 pairs a month until I'm down to a reasonable number of shoes.
I don't think there's a number where it's just like that, but I think there is a number for every person individually.
Like I'll say this, like
enough is enough.
Like out of all my Jordan 4s, I decided I'm keeping white cement, black cement, Toros, Cavs. That's all you need. You don't need any other 4s besides those.
I mean,
I probably don't even need Toros and Cavs.
You really don't need any others besides
white and black cement.
Cements. Yeah, that's it. You can make an argument for Oreos. You can make that argument, especially considering you guys said they're the most comfortable 4s.
The argument is comfort.
Man, there's no such thing as comfort in 4s.
Yeah, you still haven't put them on though yet.
Threes are black cement.
You still haven't put them on yet, probably.
I almost did last night, just in the house.
3s are black cement 3s, white cement 3s, True Blues. All the other 3s are gone.
Influenced.
Yeah, other 3s are gone. There's no other 3s that matter besides True Blues, black, white. That's it.
That's it.
Other ones are utter nonsense.
6s, I'm keeping infrared, black infrared, white infrared, black infrared.
That's it.
And I'm keeping Sport Blues only because I've worn them. They're probably worth like $80.
Nah, you don't need that. Sport Blues, I have 2 pairs. Trash. Okay. Maroons, you don't need maroons either.
I'm keeping maroons. Yeah.
You don't need them. But when you hold them in hand, maroons are so dope.
I have 2 maroons. I'll keep them maroon. I'm keeping black metallic 5s. That's it. That's the only 5 I'm keeping.
Oh, that's the only one. Whites are cool. Wolf Grays you got to keep.
Yeah, mine are beats.
If I could rid myself of most stuff that is not like a runner or Jordan 1 or 4, I probably would.
Do it.
I mean, it's too
hard. Too
much work.
What'd you say?
If you told me I could just like rid myself of everything that's not a runner, Jordan 1, Jordan 4, or Vans or whatever, I probably would.
You could. What are you talking about? Kobe's and all that?
Like $5,000?
Yeah, whatever else I have. I don't know. I'd have to look through it. I think it's probably more than that.
For his entire collection?
It's probably more than 5,000.
That ain't worth no 5,000.
I know somewhere you can sell it.
I'd take a good amount for everything I own.
If somebody walked into my house like, here's $100,000, I'll give them every pair of shoes.
Yes, if somebody walked into my house with $100,000, I'd give them whatever they want.
I'd be like, can I keep these 5 pairs of Vans?
Actual humans in there. I'm not gonna.
The Jag.
I would give them my car for $100,000. All right,
the Jag and all your shoes and the Pottery Barn.
I would give them my car, my sneakers,
Pottery Barn couch.
Oh, the couch is almost close to $10,000. I can't give that couch, bro.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that?
That was a bad buy. That's just one of the mistakes you make when you get married. You see something that's fire and you're high on marriage and you just buy something.
Cortez crayoned all over it.
Yeah, he put chalk. And you think chalk comes out of stuff? No. Shout out to my little man. Once again, top 10 cereals we're doing. What are we talking about? Oh, Under Armour CEO. Did you guys see that?
No.
Under Armour CEO went on today's show and he said that Nike doesn't fight fair. Basically saying because they have more money. Basically, they have more money to do whatever they want. Honestly, I think. Who is that?
Probably in a different room.
It has to be you.
Your phone.
Where's my phone at?
In the shoe? In that shoe? In this shoe?
Oh, there it is. That's my brother. I don't think that. I think he sounds like he's like a
Psychopath?
No, if you're trying to say, like, if you're trying to make an argument like that on the Today Show.
That's a crybaby argument.
Thank you very much. That's what it is. It's
bitch?
like, that's what it is. Instead of trying to be better and design something and do what you got to do to try to beat and compete with the competition, he's going to just say they have more money and that's the reason why that they're on top. Like,
that's everybody used to say with the Yankees.
I mean, it's the equivalent of, like, you ever watch a poker tournament on television and one dude has 10 million chips and the other one has 1 million? Yeah, he's trying to bully you out so he can win. It's a free market for a reason. And homeboys from Under Armour, the worst part about it is they support, again, we don't need to talk politics, but they support that free market side of belief, if you remember back politically. So for him to complain about just being beat out or whatever by someone who has more money than him, that's exactly what you voted for. Like, what are you talking about?
that is true.
Who fucking who?
And considering the fact that they try to throw as much money at athletes as possible.
They tried to buy KD for like
They
whatever.
tried to give him the company, all right? And then didn't they offer one of these new draft picks? Something, or did he sign with Under Armour?
Josh Jackson.
He signed with Under Armour?
The newest member of the Phoenix Suns.
So he was people who just follow NBA, don't follow
The
college
next Scottie
and whatnot,
Pippen.
might not know his story. His mom runs or whatever an AAU team. So he literally has been with the handshake agreement under the table with Under Armour was done
when he was
3 years ago.
He was 8.
When he was before he was a junior in high school. That's when the Under Armour under the table handshake was done, and they thought he was going to be the number one prospect at that point, and he was one of the top prospects. So I mean,
is the under the table handshake?
Okay. Yes.
I mean, you do. There are two hands.
When your girl
meeting
comes
like
in,
this, so
when your girl comes and visit you in prison.
I hope not. But no. So his mom has a reputation of like meddling and like
The CEO of Under Armour was like, "Hey, you want to come to?"
His college recruitment was very interesting, and she kind of ran the whole thing. And no one really knows why they picked an Adidas school when they knew they were going to sign with Under Armour, because they didn't have any Under Armour schools in the like top 3, his last 3 schools or whatever. But anyways, so that Under Armour deal was made a long time ago.
Well, those shoes that came out, I don't know if you guys seen them, that were on Packer for $300. Those Under Armour Futuristics, where they did the 3D future printing. They already did it.
3D printing?
Yeah, they already
Like
did it on
Adidas?
this pair, and it's a zipper that goes up. They're on Packer. They're almost sold out, $300. They don't look bad.
Wait. He's getting a SIG?
No. This is a shoe that Adidas just recently dropped. I'm sorry, Under Armour. Under Armour dropped. I'm sorry, Under Armour. And it's on Packer. It's been on Packer for about 2 weeks.
Why you didn't say nothing about this already?
I just thought about it today. It's
$300 for what?
The 3D shoes.
What are you paying $300 for? What
The
do you get?
shoes.
I guess for that future,
Thanks,
that
Staples.
printing technology. I guess
Just for the technology. That's
yeah,
what
because I would imagine if the Adidas ones dropped out, they would be some. You see them on there? Let me see.
That's a 3D printed shoe?
Yeah. No, that's not the one they're having on Packer. Here, I'm gonna show you right now. Well, obviously, listeners can't.
It looks
see,
like a tire.
but here, that's what they look like.
Oh yeah, that sucks. Don't show that to the monitor.
I'll put it on the screen. Futurist.
Packer Shoes website's not even working right now. I don't know
Architect
if it's
Futurist.
internet or I saw that before.
$300.
I didn't realize it was up for that long.
It's almost sold out. It's been up for about 2 weeks.
The funny thing
don't
is
know.
that the Adidas 3D shoes go for $8,000 and these go for $300. So
I don't understand the CEO making comments like that. It sounds like he's just trying to find an easy way out. Who is this calling me? Hello?
Nope.
No, I'm good. Bye. Man, I'm talking about some survey. Anyways,
you should have done a survey on the sneak
the
disc.
CEO is the CEO of Under Armour trying to find the easy way out instead of pulling yourself by bootstraps like most Republicans say.
Don't sound right coming out of your mouth.
Well, I'm just saying, figure out how to get better designs and utilize what you have. Under Armour has the greatest lineup of athletes. Period. You know what the CEO's business card should say? It should say the 2-time I'm the CEO.
Well, Nike, I would say Nike technically.
Fine, technically, historically.
Yeah. No. I mean, like right now, like LeBron and KD, those are probably the 2 most important pro basketball.
But we're talking about Steph.
Yeah, but no one cares about Tom
Jordan
Brady,
Spieth.
Nobody
cares about Tom Brady.
For selling things.
Well, not for selling things. He was in Japan doing like an Under Armour tour thing. But
the only place people care about stuff like that is in other countries. Like no one in the U.S. cares about football players trying to sell anything, or baseball players trying to sell anything.
That's true.
Golfers, maybe, even though that's like the industry that's lost the most revenue in the last 5 years since Tiger fell apart. Got sold. Golfsmith went out of business and sold all their stuff to another company. That was like one of the biggest golf companies.
You know, it's funny how Tiger. When
Nike's not even making golf stuff no more.
They just stopped making golf stuff. Jordan's the only person that sells golf cleats on Nike now. Like,
yeah, because they're all retro golf cleats. That's the only reason they sell.
And Simple probably has all those. That's what you need to get rid of, cleats. All right, you're the only person I know who has a large sneaker collection and a large cleat collection, and doesn't play on any teams. Like, you need to get rid of
softball and turkey bowl.
You're gonna hurt his feelings. Huh?
Yeah, but you got medals. You got metal cleats.
You have metal cleats.
I know, that was a bad buy.
My metal cleats are on eBay.
That umpire told me to get out the game. He said, take them off.
You know what? I mean, fine, I guess, you know, if they think people are going to slide, whatever. But people ain't out there sliding. Like, what are they worried about?
We might slip.
Yeah.
We'll slip.
Yeah.
I slid.
You got like 3 more years to slide, and then you're done.
I got to get him in.
Yeah. What are you, 31? You got about
3 years
more
to slide, and you're done.
And it's a wrap.
You need to slide face first this year if you're going to talk like that.
If I slide into a base, I'm not coming next week. So
what was the one thing you did? You hurt your foot or ankle or something? I mean, I know that was originally from something else, but you re-hurt
I was
it.
just
when he fell off the cliff with the heel.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say nothing, but you re-hurt it as a softball.
Anyways, CP3 to the Rockets. Good or bad?
I mean, I guess it can't be bad.
It depends if you're a Rocket fan or a Clipper fan. If you're a Rocket fan, you're a happy man, or you should be.
Do you think it matters as far as competition?
I think it does if they can get Melo.
It elevates the Rockets and lowers
else.
Clippers.
I don't know, man. Losing Lou Williams, who's like always up for 6th man of the year. I mean, that's a good.
You can get a 6-man easier than you can get the best point guard of the NBA.
I guess so, but you got Harden playing point guard.
Yeah, I mean, is Harden the best point guard?
That's what didn't make it as much sense to me. But if Harden is willing to like not change his game, but like alter, because obviously he was the one who wanted CP3. It wasn't like a lot of the times those weird things happen, and then you have 2 players that go like that, pause, and they don't get along. Apparently, they've been working on it.
They won a World Series.
Did they win one? I don't remember.
They won one.
They won one.
A-Rod got one?
But A-Rod was not happy that he went to third base.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, a lot of times you just have stuff where teams are like, oh, we'll just put A plus B plus C and it'll
They need one more player.
They actually want to be together.
They have to get one more player still.
I do like the fact that...
What they gave up was nothing, though, I mean, for the most part.
I do like the fact that these players are going to other teams besides the Golden State Warriors, the Cavaliers, and the Spurs.
I do like that.
To me, the NBA offseason more interesting than the NBA season until the playoffs.
100%.
Even though last offseason I thought was a little entertaining. I think.
No, once KD went to the Warriors, it was boring.
I mean, obviously, I still don't feel like...
Well, Rose went to not that he meant that much anymore, but Rose went to the Knicks. Someone
Wade
else
to the Bulls.
Yeah, so I mean, there was some stuff.
But none of it mattered. Nothing mattered.
KD mattered. You're saying after KD?
After KD.
Isaiah Thomas mattered. Was that his first year last year?
No. Isaiah Thomas got traded.
Right. You're right. Oh, you're right.
He got traded from the Suns. That was like 3 or 4 years ago.
What am I talking about?
The dumbest Suns trade of all time, possibly.
It's hard to say.
We got Devin Booker.
I always thought.
Wait. They traded him for the pick. But
I don't know if Devin Booker's a son. If Isaiah Thomas is a son, when they traded Isaiah Thomas, like the Suns were on the verge of making the playoffs. So if they would have kept that team together and made the playoffs, they would have never gotten.
He tanked on purpose.
That's a lot of stuff to happen, though.
No, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but they got him like 13th or something. Wasn't he like 13th or 14th or what pick he was?
We have Devin Booker. Maybe that wouldn't have happened. Now we have Josh Jackson.
Get out of here. You guys actually were arguing with me on one show earlier this year about how good Isaiah Thomas is, and he don't get his due. And I just said
100% fact.
So now you can't.
I've changed my opinion of Isaiah Thomas.
I never said he's not that good.
I'm saying along with this conversation, he's saying like, all right.
No, I've changed my opinion. I changed my opinion of Isaiah Thomas. You put somebody over. No, he's not good. You put somebody over 6'3" on Isaiah Thomas, he can't do anything. He proved that in the playoffs.
I told you my Isaiah Thomas thing
Isaiah Thomas is too small.
I respect his game. He's very good. I just don't like him as a player because of the whole college thing.
All right, get over it.
I'm just telling you.
Like he's been out of college for I don't know how many years.
You're more angry at me about that than you are at him about just hating all the Warriors for no reason.
He just talks crazy. That's just Ryan. All right, he's been out of college for about 7 years now. Get over it. All right. You act like he walks around with a Pac-12 T-shirt every game or something.
Might be UW, not Pac-12.
Man, stop it. All right. Nobody cares about the Huskies. They don't even count enough to even include.
They don't count anymore, but they shouldn't have even counted back then, and that's my point.
Either way.
But now his head coach is Arizona's assistant. So
Isaiah Thomas isn't even going to get a max contract. So that shows that he's not. Like,
yeah, he will.
I don't think so.
Well, he shouldn't.
Yeah, no. Dude.
I'm saying he shouldn't because for himself. He should say they should go to him. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve one. The Celtics should go to him and say, "Look, man, we really want to give you a max, but you have to admit that you are a liability on some part for us.
You're small.
They're not going to say it like that. They're going to say it.
Can we give you $152 million?
No, they're going to say, well, you sign a smaller deal so we can sign other guys.
So we can get somebody else.
Yeah,
they can say that.
Word it like that.
Yeah, but they're not going to go to him and ask him to make a sacrifice like that. He's only been there, 2 years?
If he wants to win.
Man, yeah, but he also wants to be recognized. That's important to him.
He already is.
I don't know.
It's too small.
Draft, wrap up. I was fine with it. Everything happened that we expected to happen, except Jimmy Butler going to the Timberwolves.
I love
Didn't expect that.
The Phoenix Suns NBA draft. The Phoenix Suns got the best player in the draft at number 4. Joshua Jackson.
No, I'm already on record as saying Fultz is going to be one of the best players.
The best player in the draft is De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
That's it.
Josh Jackson.
That's not it. That's what you think.
Fultz, washed.
Fultz washed, yeah.
He's going to be washed.
Okay.
He's got weird hair. His eyes are kind of crossed a little bit. You cannot see the floor if your eyes
I didn't say he was going on Match.com. All right. I didn't say I think going on Plenty of Fish.
I'm the only one in here who's seen any of them play in person.
Okay.
So
I didn't see him play in person.
Oh,
okay.
sorry, rich sports writer man that goes to every live event ever.
Rich sports writer man. Yes.
Blogger.
Civil right, throwing these threats from his yacht. Throwing them threats from the Ivory Tower.
Sorry, Bleacher Report blogger.
Watch it.
Not Jesse. Who am I talking about? Josh Jackson, he's going to be awful.
Uncle Jesse.
Josh definitely not going to be awful.
He's going to be bad. I'm telling you. You heard it here.
Bro.
He doesn't have it.
That's the only place I've heard it because no one else believes that.
And how many years have you seen NBA draft talk where they're like, high on somebody and they're awful?
Never.
Yeah, but it's not.
What? What are you talking about?
But that's not the situation here. Not everyone is like, he's going to be Scottie Pippen. He said he's going to be Scottie Pippen.
I hope this is one of the best drafts. I hope every single player.
I didn't say he's going to be a superstar.
I think this draft
for them
is going to be the best draft since '96.
It's the equivalent. This is the listen.
One of the greatest players in that
this is the equivalent of when we talked about
Who?
Can you
Kobe?
imagine Clay on the Cavaliers because they have
Josh Jackson.
They have the guy who plays the Josh Jackson role, the Swiss Army knife or whatever. But the Suns are the opposite. They had the shooter, and now they got the other guy to match with him. That's why it's going to work.
And now they need Chris and Bender to be badasses.
The Suns need about
Tyler
3
Ulis is going to be
players.
better than Isaiah Thomas.
That's not true.
Okay.
He's going to be good, but that's not true.
Bro. You sound crazy.
You don't get angry at him, though. You get angry at me for some reason.
Because you pay attention to this stuff.
Fultz is going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
No.
Okay.
No.
You went from being good
That's
to
no. That's not the most controversial thing I've ever said about Fultz. I said Fultz is going to be a better version of D Wade a long time ago. You didn't even get mad at that.
Is he better than Allen Iverson?
Man.
I'm not comparing them to
Phone's blowing up.
I just said he's going to be. He's not right now. I mean,
he's not going to be. I can see it in his eyes.
He's not. He doesn't want it.
All right, that's such a terrible reason.
He doesn't want it.
I can.
That's just a terrible reason.
I can see it in his eyes. It's like Takeoff. You can see in his eyes. He doesn't care about nothing.
He was scrapped.
Takeoff has.
Did you see the video I tagged you on?
Which one?
The one where they said how did they get an HD view?
I sent out the group chat and I tagged all you in it yesterday.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I sent them that yesterday.
I didn't see either one.
I tagged them on Twitter about that yesterday.
Quavo?
They were like, how did the cameraman...
They were playing that.
Somebody managed to get an HD video of everyone's face. They zoomed in on the man's face in the back, and then there was an NBA player there, too. Who was it? Oh, no, it was Julio Jones.
Julio Jones
was in the back. Yeah, you need to watch it.
That might be the greatest little period of clips ever as far as this year. That DJ Academics huh?
You're so shook.
Huh?
Well, then they had the other one when
I first saw just
when
that
Button
little...
dropped the mic, and then they zoomed back in on Academics, and he was like looking back and forth to see if Migos was gonna get up. He was like,
I see it on meme. Someone made that as a meme.
That little clip of him like, what? What'd you? Huh? What? I thought it was like I thought it was like a gag.
I thought it was looped. I told you. I said I was like, who looped this? Why is it a parody? I was like, they already did something to the video.
The best part about it was he didn't say the same thing more than once. He said, huh? He said, what'd you say?
What?
He said,
what?
Come again?
He said, what?
He said a different thing 3 times.
They stood up, Quavo. I mean, they all 3 of them dressed like bullfighters. I'm just like, bruh. I mean, like we said.
Well, Button did call them the blouses.
Quavo could die from a really tight bear hug. Okay. That's cold hard fact.
We said a lot of stuff. Quavo could die from.
You believe it.
Bruh, I would fight Quavo in a second.
You probably would fight all of them.
I'd fight all of them in a second.
There you go.
I'd fight all of them, though. Because I don't think... I love Migos. Migos is the greatest rap group of all time under Wu-Tang.
Oh, I was going to say, let's not go out.
Under Wu-Tang,
crazy here.
Mobb Deep.
There's a lot of them. Let's not try to name them. They're the best right now.
Outkast, you're right. I'm wilding. I'm
They're
wilding
the
out.
best right now because no one else is releasing albums.
Y'all right. I'm wilding out. Migos is top 10.
Yes. Black Star.
But they might be 10. They might be number 10. Maybe number 11. But they're definitely in the top 12. Okay. Top 10 stereos. You want to get to that?
Let's do it.
Hold on.
What's up?
Where are we at? All right. We got enough time. The Adidas thing. I just want to talk about it real quick.
Sure. I mean, I didn't look at it, though.
What was it?
Adidas.
The stock market thing.
So if they measured May of 16 to May of 17, they doubled their market share in the U.S. in sneakers. And Jordan brand went down 3%, and I think Nike went down quite a bit. But they're like
that was by choice,
40-something.
Right?
What do you mean?
Well, what does it mean? What do you mean?
Sales numbers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, Adidas doubled. Like, they're still behind Nike. They're not going to catch up. But they're right behind Jordan brand. And the whole, like, it was funny because they were like, they might jump over the jump, man, pretty soon.
I mean, it will. Yeah. I mean, that's the only way it's going. Adidas is going to continue to go up because Jordan is doing nothing to keep up. They don't care to keep up. Like, Jordan doesn't even try to keep up. No. Has anybody ever heard any of the new draft picks signing with Jordan? I haven't heard one thing about that. Like, it's just Nike, Adidas, Under Armour. I haven't heard,
no draft pick has ever signed with Jordan. Jordan only signs people after they make All-Star games.
Pretty much. And he signs weird people, too.
He's never...
I don't know.
There's never been somebody out of college that signed with Jordan.
He hasn't?
Brand. Never.
None.
Oh, that might be the thing I told you the one time where they don't sign draft picks. What was that? Wasn't that on the Jordan episode? Jordan
Maybe.
Episode?
I don't know.
It was, who was it? Somebody on his team when he played for the Wizards was like, hey...
This is the wackest baseball.
We play for the Wizards. Like, you're my idol. Like, let me be on Jordan brand. He was like, I only sign established players. Like, make a few All-Star games and call me. Who was it? Who the fuck was it?
Call me Brown? I don't know.
No, it was Rip.
Oh, Rip Hamilton.
Yeah.
Now, with Adidas designs...
Wait, you said on Charlotte? He didn't play for Charlotte, did he?
No, he played for the Wizards.
The Wizards.
Oh, Wizard. Yeah. Wait, wasn't that after the Pistons? He already was an All-Star.
No, he played for the Wizards, and then he went to the Pistons.
Is that what happened?
Right.
I don't remember.
Well, they won a championship in 2004, so he's with them in 2004.
The Pistons won too, right?
Yeah, but in the...
They only won one?
They might have gone to the finals, but they didn't. They beat the Lakers. That was it.
And then they lost. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's when LeBron started taking over. 2005.
Are we... I mean, so is Adidas, what you're seeing so far, style-wise, colors, everything, are they look like they're going to keep going up? Because honestly, I don't know.
I'll tell you what, that Adidas outlet is lit every time we go there now.
Yeah, we're talking about the outlet, though.
I mean, but it's full like Adidas stuff. Rip Hamilton played 2000, 2001, 2002 with the Washington Wizards, and then went to the Detroit Pistons in 02-03.
I don't know, man. Adidas, I feel like if they don't getting a little more creative pretty soon, it's gonna get boring after a while. And if you start really paying attention to Boost is really unattractive on shoes. It's kind of whack looking.
What is wrong with you? Did you get like a brain-eating parasite over the weekend or something? What is wrong with you? You went from like just like you love Boost to you're like okay with Boost, and then you were hating on Boost in New York, and now you're like really talking about nonsense.
No. Boost is the new Allen Iverson.
They're gonna have to do something to it. They're gonna have to keep it fresh. Like
it kind of does look whack. It looks like
it's
a
not
Skechers shoe.
attractive looking.
No, it doesn't.
Kind of
Yeah,
looks
they're
white.
trying to add
it.
black and color to it. They're trying to do stuff to like make it more cool. It's really not that cool. I love Boost. I really do.
They don't need to make it cool. It still flies.
I'm already on the Adidas wave of like, I'll still cop Adidas, but I'm not like diving for it anymore.
Yes.
I had no idea
You're
Triple
angry.
Blacks
I
released
did not
today.
even move for multi 3.0s.
Well, I don't think they released like overseas, and that was it.
Okay.
So we weren't
Didn't
even.
move.
I didn't know Triple Blacks released it. I didn't. People texted me, "Yo, Triple Blacks." I'm like, I thought they released last week.
Oh.
I
already had them, so I didn't try. I added them to the cart on. A
I
couple
think
sites, but
Adidas
Love adding stuff to the cart.
I think
you love
all
window
the
challenge.
shopping.
It's a
You love
challenge.
window shopping.
It's a challenge.
I think all the best Adidas have already released. I don't
think so,
think
too.
they could make anything
Not
better.
because of this.
You probably have one of the best of all time. The best Adidas is the Kith Aspen. Has to be one of the best. The other ones we can't afford. We can't
yeah,
afford.
but they haven't even come out with a second mid yet. Like the blue one was rumored.
Oh, they
the
got some
French
coming
blue,
out like
whatever.
eventually, but
You're making him mad.
I don't know. He does got a funny look in his eye.
You got a funny look.
I'm not. I don't get mad. I get even.
Yeah.
No, I just don't. I disagree that I don't see what the difference between that and this midsole is. You know what I mean? Like,
Stop it. Don't disrespect
what are
it.
you talking about? I don't get it.
I think I'm just sneakerhead. I'm not Nike, not Adidas.
No,
I'm just
yeah. So is everyone else.
no. That's not true because you hate everything except Adidas.
That's true.
No, that's definitely not true.
That's 1,000. You only do credit card fraud with Nike. You don't do it with anybody else.
We don't have an Adidas store to return things to here.
Oh, that is true.
No, they do take stuff back. They do take
No,
stuff
not
back.
offline, not online.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they do.
they
They
take
made me
it
ship
back,
it.
but then they mail it. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I want my money back immediately.
Yeah, they take it.
Oh,
they do take
they
it
didn't
back.
tell me that.
No, because when I went to the outlet at
Yeah, that's how they got
Chandler,
like,
they were
size
like,
13s
I was
and
like,
stuff.
hey, how much are those? They're like, oh, retail. They're like, that was a return.
Yeah, but then I don't know. I'm
selling
going
it
based on what
there.
he told me.
They told me no, and I had
Double
to
check.
leave. I had to mail it back myself.
They might be racist.
I almost brought some
I
Adidas.
love
you guys didn't know I
Vans.
had.
I love certain Nikes. I love Boost. Not even so much Adidas.
He did
just
say he's
Boost,
buying
really.
Flyknit trainers.
Yeah, I love Nike stuff. What is the one shoe I've been talking about more than any shoe besides maybe an Ultra Boost in the last year?
Jordan 4s.
Flying in Air Max 1.
That's fine.
They'll suck.
No, they don't. You're crazy.
They suck.
You have them.
They suck.
You think they suck because they scratch your heel.
Yeah.
That don't mean they suck. They're just not for you.
For you?
Put moleskin.
I've never
on
owned a
your-
pair.
Put Band-Aid or moleskin on your shoes. Not a
Okay,
big deal.
don't put a Band-Aid on your foot. That's like a woman with high heels.
Yes.
Don't do that. We do a top 10 cereals.
Top 10 cereals.
Yes, you can do that. It's perfectly fine if you want to wear
Who's going
no
first?
socks.
Who's going first?
I
You
only
can't put
see women
Band-Aids
with
on.
Band-Aids on their
Yeah. In
Achilles
Vegas.
for heels.
In
In Vegas.
So what? What's your point?
I'm not putting a Band-Aid on my Achilles.
No one's going to look at you and be like, oh, yeah, he's a suspect.
They will.
No,
They won't think I'm suspect, but it's like, I'm a grown man with that Band-Aid on his ankle. Tough it out.
Yeah, it'll be like,
I'm
Tough
not
it out
having
and don't rock 'em.
blood and guts all over my shoe and ankle. No? I'm going to put a moleskin or something on there.
if you're going to do something,
care.
go get like an ace bandage, wrap your ankle so it look like you got an injury.
Yeah, all right.
Top 10
That might be worse.
cereals
Fake an injury.
ever.
Ever.
To us.
To us.
Think This Podcast, iTunes, YouTube. Subscribe. Watch us. Follow us. Listen to us.
Like
Everything.
us. Subscribe to us.
Pause.
Lick
Top 10
us.
cereals. Who's going first? I have no honorable mentions.
No
I don't
honorable
need
mentions.
any.
I don't need any either.
I do.
You got honorable mentions?
Yeah, because I have honorable mentions for like things I eat today. Because a lot of stuff I ate as a kid is
Oh,
on my
God.
list, but I don't still eat it.
Bro, you love
Your
making
list should
you
be
love making
ever.
nonsense
Not
lists.
what
It
you
is
now.
It is ever. That's why they're in my honorable mentions.
All right, hurry up.
Go ahead.
Spit them out. Pause.
Honorable mentions: Honey Nut Cheerios, Rice Krispies,
Yeah.
and then the three that I eat these days. Well, one of them went out of stock. One of them's gone apparently. I didn't know it was gone. Cinnamon Cheerios, fire. I don't know if you ever tried cinnamon Cheerios.
they're pretty
George
good.
is going to be
Not
like,
apple cinnamon Cheerios.
Oh, I never had cinnamon.
Cheerios.
Apple cinnamon Cheerios
They're
are
only
fire.
at like one store. Like Hannah found them somewhere, but I went on the website. Gone.
you better stock up.
Apple
this?
cinnamon Cheerios are fire. Not cinnamon Cheerios.
What's the over
Never even
under
had cinnamon Cheerios.
Probably tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
for Fiber One
Okay,
and
that's not true.
Wheaties being on George's list?
Wheaties is absolutely in top 10. So that's not honorable mention. I mean, again, your taste buds are different. I don't care. It's irrelevant to me.
Your taste buds are different.
Your taste buds are more mature. They've had more time to age. Your taste buds are aged.
They might be. And then Trader Joe's.
Dust.
Trader Joe's bran flakes, fire for old men. No? And Kashi's Cinnamon Harvest mini
Oh,
wheats.
Kashi's products are so gross.
You haven't tried these. They're like
doesn't
mini
matter.
wheats, but they're cinnamon.
Their bars, everything they have is so gross.
Try this one. Try this. It's not even organic. It's regular. You can eat it. It's artificial.
Is that? I only eat artificial flavors. I don't eat all natural. That's what they want. That's why they trick you.
That's why you like Chipotle and don't like Uber Eats.
I haven't been there yet.
Uber Eats sucks.
You're smoking.
I haven't been
You
there
literally texted from the place like, "This is so fire." Then you
I
got
went
home and Dookie,
everywhere.
and now you changed your mind.
Then I went back.
You've
Monday.
literally gone
Then I
to
went back
Chipotle
Monday.
and shit all over the floor in Chipotle, and that didn't change your mind.
Then I went. Then I went back Monday, and it was Dookie again.
You went back again.
Yeah,
Test
with coworkers, and it was Dookie
All right,
again.
who's going first with number 10?
Uber Eats.
I'll go first.
Go
actually.
ahead. Go first.
Number 10, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cereal in the 80s.
I don't even know what that is.
Fire. All right. So good.
Don't even know what it is.
Probably
Did it taste
made
like
out of
anchovies
asbestos,
or
but
what?
they were good. Nah, they were more like on the end of like
some
Lucky
lead paint.
Charms, I think. Something like that. Are you crazy? Number 9, Mr. T cereal. Really good. All right.
You're talking about like limited edition cereal.
Oh,
This
yeah,
wasn't-
like, what kind
What
of
are you
list is
talking
this?
about? When we grew up, cereal was everything. Like there were different types of cereal
These
for
aren't
everything.
even, was this like in
It's
the
like
bag at
limited
the bottom of the shelf?
These were,
They were the big ones.
Yeah, like,
what are you talking
like-
about? There was
They
Batman
look like dog
cereal.
food. They look like dog
There
food
were
bags.
everything.
Yeah, but how is anyone gonna know what that is?
Because I'm gonna put the picture up. I don't care if they know it. This is the top 10 cereals ever.
Mr. T is definitely not one of them.
You have no idea.
Bruh, I think you're living
You've
off
never
nostalgia.
even seen it.
I
think you're living on nostalgia.
I grew up
That's
earlier
like-
in the area earlier than you. What are you talking about?
And that's why you should be ashamed of yourself if you don't know what Mr. T
Bruh,
cereal is.
I think if Mr. T cereal came out today and you went and picked it up, you'd have the Zima experience.
It doesn't matter. I'd still try it. I'd still give it a shot. But when I was a kid, it was good. I can't eat Frosted Flakes. It's too much sugar now.
If you don't
all right?
exactly, so if you don't have honorable mentions on your list of things you eat now just to show respect, then you did it wrong.
I eat cereal now.
You just said you used to eat Frosted Flakes and don't.
Look, man. Can I get through this? All right. Number 9, Mr. T. Number
already did
8,
number
Kicks. All right.
No.
What is wrong with
F
Kicks?
no. F
Kicks
no.
aren't good.
It's just corn puff balls.
There's a
Like,
better
not
version
good,
of that.
There's no better version of Kicks. Number 7, Rice Krispies.
Okay.
Rice
My number
Krispies-
3 is a better version of
Rice
Kicks.
Krispies are
All right.
delicious.
I'll give it to
Yeah,
you.
they're
Alright.
good. That's what I on mention list.
Number
Rice Krispies.
6,
Not a top 10.
Captain Crunch.
Wait, Rice Krispies or Rice Krispie treats?
Rice Krispies.
Oh,
Rice
no,
Krispie
no, no,
treats
no.
are
Rice
good,
Krispie
too.
treats are better.
Rice Krispies.
You said Captain Crunch, boot him out of here.
Captain Crunch with berries.
Get him out of
Okay.
here.
With crunch berries.
Trash.
What?
I'm up.
The only thing trash about Captain Crunch is Captain Crunch himself. He's a loser, all right? He's the captain of a boat of cereal.
He's a loser.
Oh, he got that kid sweater. Captain Crunch is a loser.
That's the first time I ever heard somebody call Captain Crunch a loser.
I'm not even
I don't call
joking.
it whack, but like a loser.
He's a loser. This is a 100% true story. The first week me and Rocio got
You
married.
probably think Trix Rabbit is.
I was gonna say Trix Rabbit. I was gonna say, what do you think of Trix Rabbit? What do you think of Lucky
Count
Charms?
Chocula is a racist.
What do you think of Lucky
and a loser.
Charms?
Oh, he's not straight.
Bruh, Count Chocula teach you how to count.
Bruh, the first week me and Rocio got married, no joke, I went to the grocery store. I said, I'll go grocery shopping. First week of being married, in our house, first week. I went to the grocery store.
Skippy peanut butter?
I never lived on my own. I lived with my mom forever until I got married. I didn't know cereal cost so much money. Bro, I'm in Safeway. Freaking Captain Crunch was $4.39. Bro, I was so heated. I'm calling Captain Crunch names. I was like, look at you. You little sorry captain, you captain of a boat, you little sucker. I was like stupid. I was heated, bro. Captain Crunch is one of the greatest.
Why would you be buying Captain Crunch when you just got married?
What does that got to do with anything?
You're old now.
Okay. I got married at 26. You're getting married at 39.
All right.
Okay.
So he had to go to the end of the aisle and get first mate crunch.
38.
He got first mate crunch.
All right, who's next? That was my top 6.
All right, number 10, Fruit Loops.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
Number 9, Apple Jacks.
Oh yeah, it has to be higher.
That's
It has to
way
be-
higher.
It has to be higher, but it's on there though. It has to be
Number
higher.
8,
Way higher. I gotta turn my
Captain Crunch with berries.
Okay.
Smoking.
Number 7,
Crazy. You're like,
Quaker Oat Squares.
I don't know what that is.
oh, they have the holes in them?
Isn't that
Like it was like an actual square, but it had a hole in
isn't
it.
that just
No.
life?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Number 6,
Oh, I know what Quaker Oats is. Yeah, Quaker
They're
Oats is
fire.
good, but then I'm
I don't know what that is.
Number 6, Frosted Mini Wheats.
Yes. Has to be higher, but yes.
You can eat those dry, so I'm gonna say okay.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be higher. With milk, Frosted Mini Wheats were weird, bro. When you bit them and all them like fibers broke apart. Ooh, it's like biting a shoebox.
What is wrong with you? No?
Go
You
ahead.
don't get the ones without the frosting. Of course, that's what that tastes like. You got to get the ones with the frosting.
My top 5 is fire.
Number 10.
Not better than mine.
Number 10, Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp was
Cookie Crisp.
bruh.
It was, as a kid, it was good. It'd be whack
Fire.
today, but
No,
as
it
a
wouldn't be
kid,
fire.
we
It
seen the
wouldn't be
commercial
fire.
like, oh,
Okay, the commercial was
fire.
dope. There was only one
It was
kid
good,
that I know
though.
that ate Cookie Crisp. He smelled like poop. His name was Abe.
Well, that's why you hate Cookie
third
Crisp.
grade.
That's the
No,
only
I
thing
hated
you-
I hated Cookie Crisp because his sister, whenever their mom would leave the room, his sister would try to rape me. No joke, man. I would kick her in the face and the stomach. She would try to kiss me. No joke. And they always,
Rocio, get a control of your husband.
this is a true story. My mom would drop me off. They would take me to school, and they only ate Cookie Crisp for some reason. All they ate was Cookie Crisp. When their parents left the room,
Yeah,
she
that's
would jump
dinner,
on top
too.
of me and try and kiss me. I would kick her in the stomach and the chest. I'm a survivor.
That's domestic violence.
Go ahead.
And her name was Diana Taurasi.
Okay. That's not true. Go ahead.
Number 9, French Toast Crunch.
Awful.
Man,
That was awful. Yeah, that sounds awful. Yeah, it is. That's awful.
And if you say the other one later on, bruh, I'm about to rip it in half.
what are you talking
Go
about?
ahead,
about?
bro. Go ahead.
Something wrong with you, dude.
Bro,
You got some
man.
issues, dude.
I'm
You
a
hate
cereal
cinnamon, don't
god.
you? You hate cinnamon, don't
Yeah,
you?
that
I'm a
doesn't even
cereal-
make any
You must not like
sense.
cinnamon.
Maybe I don't like cinnamon.
Maybe
on
you don't like
cereal.
cinnamon.
Yeah, you must not because you ain't got no cinnamon things on there. No, something wrong with you.
You like churros?
There's nothing better than cinnamon sugar on anything.
Anything.
Toast, that's it. And French toast.
Cinnamon roll? What is wrong
That doesn't
with you?
count.
What are you talking about? All right, never mind.
Just go ahead.
Number 8, Corn Flakes. Number
good
7,
one.
Frosted Flakes. And number 6, Cinnamon Life.
Okay.
Cinnamon
Cinnamon Life is too high. It's not low enough.
Yeah, because cinnamon sugar is delicious.
Frosted Flakes makes you delirious if you eat too much.
Yeah, but that's the list from when we were a kid. That's my point.
Number 5, Corn Flakes.
What?
Fire. What?
Corn Flakes is
tastes-
good, but 10 might be too high.
Wheaties
5
is
might be
better.
too high.
Wheaties is better than cornflakes.
Oh
Wheaties-
my
Wheaties is
God.
better than Corn Flakes.
Wheaties is like dandruff, all right? They're the thickest piece of flakes I've ever seen in my entire
No, it's
life.
not.
Wheaties is
Trader
better than
Joe's
Corn
Flakes
Flakes.
is thicker than Wheaties.
No, Wheaties flakes, only like 6 of them fall in a bowl. It's full. That's it. That's how big the flakes are.
You eat it with a fork and a knife.
Number
Most ridiculous thing I ever done. No, you cut them up with a fork and knife, and then you eat it with a spoon.
and then you pour it in there. Number
It's like when you
4.
drop the bag of ice. You have to drop the Wheaties and break it.
Like, what are you talking about?
Number 4. If you guys don't have this in your top 5, you guys aren't my friends anymore.
Peanut butter crunch.
What? You better not have anything with peanut butter in your top 5, bro. What are you talking about? Number 4, Golden Grams.
Okay. All right.
You can eat. I can eat an entire box of Golden
I could eat
Grams.
an
They're so
entire
fire,
box of Golden
man.
Grams.
They're freaking
You
addictive.
smoking it.
Number 3,
Now the commercials, it was a frog, right?
that's Smacks.
That's Smacks.
Oh,
Golden
yeah,
Grams
fire.
was the bear.
Wow.
No.
Fire.
No, it wasn't bear. That was the other like Smacks. It was the
Yeah.
competition of Smacks with the bear.
Yeah, the frog one is fire. Not taste wise, commercial wise.
I hated
So what
that.
was Golden Grams commercial then?
Golden Grams was like that little monster. It was like a little monster thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Number 3, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yes.
Good.
Honorable mention.
Number 2, Lucky Charms. So freaking good.
I don't know.
I don't like marshmallows. I don't like flavored marshmallows. I don't like regular marshmallows.
Number 1, and he's talking about cereal. Number 1, Apple Jacks. Greatest cereal of all time. Now,
Not the greatest cereal of all
it
time.
gives me
but
diarrhea.
Top 5.
But I love it.
So you would be a fan of Uberito then? Is what you're saying.
That is my top
Whatever
5.
you put in your Uberito, you need to not put it in there next time because the regular stuff, you must have got like the hottest salsa because they got a habanero.
No, I
one.
got the guacamole salsa.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
All right. Number 5 for me. Peanut butter crunch.
So awful.
Number
Is that
4.
Reese's or is it a different one?
Peanut butter
No.
and chocolate does not
Peanut butter
belong
Captain
in
Crunch.
cereal.
Oh,
Peanut butter Captain Crunch. Not.
I don't care if it's peanut butter, whatever. Peanut butter and chocolate don't belong in cereals.
Number 4, Cookie Crisp.
Awful.
Fire.
Number 3,
Back then, fire. Not now.
Number 3, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'd rather eat like chocolate chip cookies with milk than eat.
I'm not
Cookie
even
Crisp
joking.
now.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch might be the worst cereal.
No,
of
it's
all
not.
time.
No,
You
it's
just
not.
hate because
You
of the
hate
dust.
cinnamon.
You like talking about the dust in the bottom of the
You're
bag.
right.
That's the only reason you're upset
I
with
can't
it.
stand that dust.
Dust is in every cereal box.
No. But the dust when you have Cinnamon Toast Crunch and it gets in the bowl.
Yeah.
And then you drink the milk.
He gets mad about that.
That milk looks like chalk.
Him
Ultra
and
Boost.
said talk about that all the time.
No,
Number
Said
2?
worship stuff like that.
Golden Grams.
Or maybe you was talking about with somebody. You
Golden Grams. You're right.
Golden Grams number 2?
No.
Number 1,
Apple Jacks.
Cinnamon Life.
Wait, did you have Cinnamon Life on yours?
Yeah.
He had
How the
no-
heck did both of y'all have Cinnamon Life?
That's like the greatest cereal of all time.
Cinnamon Life is
Yeah.
good. You got to try it. I tried it, bruh. Cinnamon Life now is even still good. Some of these not good now. Cinnamon Life is still good. Number 5. I can't believe nobody had this on their list. Frosted Mini Wheats. How did I
said that?
You said Frosted Mini Wheats.
I thought you said something else.
Number 6.
Oh, all right.
You never pay attention to us when we do our list, bro.
I pay attention.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't care about us at all. What you got?
Sad,
you don't listen to me.
And no one else said number 3. I don't know how no one said number 3. Number 4, Apple Jacks. Must be on there. Apple Jacks has cinnamon.
I had Apple Jacks.
That's my number one.
I'm not talking about that. It has cinnamon. How do you not have cinnamon? You don't.
It's apple cinnamon. Stop it.
Okay, what's number 3?
You like cinnamon then? Number 3. This is the one I'm angry at you guys about. Corn Pops. What is wrong with you?
Right.
Corn Pops are good.
No, I had it in my top 10.
Something wrong with y'all,
and
man.
Stuff had to move down.
Bruh.
Corn Pops are
People.
Corn Pops are fire though. But
Thank you.
But like
Kicks.
you eat so many, you start feeling funny, bro.
You just eat one bowl.
Yeah, but if you eat 2 bowls,
No, you got to eat Corn Pops, and then the next bowl has to be Captain Crunch.
Nah, not
Oh, I
Captain
can't
Crunch.
mix cereals, bro.
You got to.
Mixing cereals is like mixing vodka and like Hennessy. You can't mix your darks and your whites.
You're out of control. No. Yeah, it's like laundry.
Bro.
What are you talking about?
If I mix 2 different cereals, I'm not going to work.
You're out of control.
I'm not going to work.
Number 2, Wheaties. Sponsored by the greatest athlete of all time.
I'm gonna be sure to put on the screen the box with Bruce Jenner on it.
Yes, or a ice skater. Number 1, drum roll please.
It better not be something stupid.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my gosh, that's only good.
Fire!
Well, I guess that sums it up. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is only good dry.
No, and
That
the
does-
most
no, it's
fire
good
thing
and
ever
dry
is
and with
mixing half part Cinnamon Toast Crunch, half part Golden Grams.
What are you, a chemist? I still say eat a bowl of Corn Pops and eat a bowl of Captain
I
Crunch.
think I have
would
done that.
Never mix
but
my
with them like
cereals.
little boxes that come. You eat the little box one, and then you eat the little box the next one.
Oh, I would
mix them
never do
together.
that. Mix
Mix it
cereal?
up.
No, not mix it. You eat the pops in
I
the
know.
little box,
I'm not-
and then you keep the same milk and maybe put a little bit more milk, and then you eat
You
another
don't
one.
ever use the same milk.
Of course you do.
What is wrong with you?
That is
You
so
also throw
gross.
away off-brand peanut butter.
You right. That's disgusting using the
You
same
like
milk.
artificial flavors. That
Using
should
the
be like
same milk.
right up your alley.
Using the
Pause.
same milk is like using the same towel that you dried off with from the shower from the day before.
You use a new towel every day?
Yeah, I don't use a new towel every day. I do like
What
2-3
is
days.
wrong with you?
And then
I
I
use
wash.
a new towel every single day.
I don't. I
What
use the same
is
towel for like
wrong
2-3 days.
with you?
And then I
the
use
towel
and then-
dries
yeah.
overnight.
But
And
it
then like
dries with whatever you missed on your body.
and then like whatever
I don't miss.
and then that towel that I used yes.
Oh, you love doing that motion like this.
And then the towel that I use for those 2 days is then my pool towel. And then it goes to the wash.
Bro, your towel probably smells crazy,
That
bro.
sounds good.
Your hair towel probably smells like the
Y'all must
hands
have
of a
500
pirate.
towels.
No, we do mad towel laundry.
Y'all
though.
must, yeah, 'cause I can't afford
We
it.
don't even fold them. We just leave them in the basket because we do so much towel washing. I can't use 2 towels though, because when it dries and you put it in your body, you could smell like yesterday, like that.
You need to take a better shower.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe you're not washing good
thorough
enough.
showers. You might be right, bro.
You gotta get Old
might
Spice
need
body
somebody
wash.
to come in there with that like
Old
with
Spice
that, like,
body
brush.
wash is trash.
You gotta get Old Spice body wash. Your towel smell like Old Spice
Old
body
Spice
wash.
body wash is only good for smell. It's not good for actually being clean. All right.
I use a loofah.
Anything that you could use in your hair and your body, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Anything else?
That's the sneak this.
Awesome.